Namathu Ratanatayasa. May I pay homage to Triple Gem, the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. My respect goes to my parents and my teachers. Hello, good evening, everyone. So today is Friday, the 21st of May 2021. So this is Achan Sujan from Varapunya Meditation Center, Aberdeen, Scotland. So as usual, I'm here with you all tonight. So today I am using this StreamYard in a special program, just trying. So if you hear me well, just text me, say yes, or any comments are welcome. So meanwhile, this talk will be live in a few other channels as well. So it's a new way. So thank you, everyone. So today is a Friday, and it's quite exciting. It's learning new technologies. Hello, Margaret. How are you? So good, thank you. And Pet Duong Net and Nai Chan Yut and so everyone. So today in Scotland, we are having a really a bad day with lots of rain and very cold weather. All day it's raining and pouring rain. So this is a Scotland that we cannot complain about. You can see that it's always rain or wind. And a cottage in particular, our center, is really cold. And we have set up a fire for all day long. So this is a Scotland. And meanwhile, I've been contemplating and walking and reflecting my thoughts, my emotions and my feelings, and also try to be more mindful. And just the announcement that day after tomorrow, which is the 23rd of Sunday the 23rd, we're going to have Interfaith Mindful Day at the center. And we have got about 15 members who are registered to be. And on that day, there will be a few religious groups, Christians, Muslim, Sikh is not coming, and Evangelican, and also other faiths, Hindu faiths are also coming to the center for this Interfaith Mindful Day at the center in Aberdeen. And whoever are thinking to join, again, you are most welcome, but let me know that you are coming to join the event. And this 23rd, this year's theme of the meeting will be nature. So we'll be focusing on the nature in different perspectives from different faiths and contemplating on that as a day to reflect on. And as I have explained, that on the 26th will be the celebration of the Buddha's birthday and his enlightenment and his passing away. It's called the Vesak celebration, which we're going to have it at the center in a small scale due to the coronavirus. Meanwhile, there will be a talks online on that day, on the 26th. On 29, we are going to have a one-day retreat online, and whoever would like to join, again, you're most welcome to. Just let me know, and then I will send you a link, which will start from 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock. There will be a few venerable monks from different places are coming to and give a talk. on the 30th. Again, I will be attending one Vesak celebration organized by the Lumbini Nepalese Buddha Dharma Society from London, and which starts from at 2 o'clock. Again, if you would like to, you're most welcome to join as well. Okay. Further on, we have discussed that from coming Sunday evening after the meditation. So Sunday evening there won't be any talks by me, but there will be a chanting and guided meditation, and after the guided meditation there will be a reading, the sutta reading. Okay, so sutta reading from Tantita Dhammo. So okay, Margaret. So Margaret is saying that my friend and I might come along if she is feeling up to it, as she is unwell. Okay, no worries. Since we are going to be in the outside, you can come, but weather is so bad. Make sure that you come with the brollies and willies in case you have to wander around. Particularly, we are going to have a walking meditation around in the field. So obviously you need to have this willies and brollies. Hope no rain on Sunday. Okay, hope no rain on Sunday. That's the hope. Right, let's go to the topic of the day, and we are again on the Buddha's qualities. So we have been covering so many different topics so far, and just remind you again that the Buddha's qualities are Arahang, the pure one, Samma Sambuddho, the perfectly enlightened one, Vijja Charana Sampanno, he is impeccable in conduct and understanding, Sugato, the accomplished one, Loka Vidu, the knower of the worlds, Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarathi, he trains perfectly those who wish to be trained, Sattha deva manus sanam, he is teacher of gods and humans, Buddho Bhagava, he is fully awake and holy. So these are the 9 Buddha's qualities that we have been focusing on, and I have been explaining one qualities at a time. One qualities at a time. Now, so far I have explained the Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vijja Charana Sampanno Sugato Loka Vidu Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarathi. Okay, so far I have explained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 qualities of the Buddha. And I know that today we have so many other members from around the globe coming to join with us to listen. And some of you, if you do not understand, I apologize. I will be speaking in English this evening. And actually every evening I'm speaking in English, okay, apart from on a Sunday evening. Right, so that is, so today we are going to focus on so-called sattha deva manusana. Okay? And 2 nights, previous 2 nights, I have been explaining about the why he was anuttaro, incomparable trainer, and I was giving stories from the Tipitaka and how he trained people, not only people but also animals and celestial beings. And it also reminds me, someone said that why Achan is telling only male examples. Why don't you tell some female examples? So here it comes. So there is one particular story that is very famous and everybody knows about it, and particularly when somebody has got the traumas, then this story is being told. And the story is the Kisa Gautami, one of the very famous story, Kisa Gautami. She was Very poor. She was born in a very poor family, but however, with her beauty, she was married with a very well-known millionaire. And later on, she, because of her background, she wasn't that welcomed. She wasn't that accepted in the family. But as a tradition, and even now in India, it's happening that when the moment when you gave birth to a son, they will be well respected. And it happened to this Kisa Gautami too. Ever since when she got this boy, reception was completely different. She was well accepted. She was given a well leave, and she became very attached to this boy because this boy has gave her prosperity. This boy has gave her a comfortable life. But it's nothing permanent. It's always change. And it happened that one day this boy dies, and after her boy died, she couldn't accept the fact that her baby passed away. She thought, mentally, she thought that her baby is in sleep, wandering around trying to find medicine for her boy. Nobody able to help her, but eventually one of the wise men introduced her to go to see the Buddha. And then the Buddha, having heard when the Kisa Gautami arrived at the Buddha's place, she placed her baby in front of the Buddha and then asked, "Please help my baby. My baby is very poor." And having looked at her condition, her mental state, the Buddha simply said to Kisa Gautami, saying that, "Okay, let me have the I will help you, but you have to go and get some mustard seeds from the village." Mustard seed, which is very worthless, is so small, and everybody will be happy to give. Kisa Gautami was so happy, and immediately she thought, "Okay, no problem, I will go and get it for you." And as soon as Kisa Gautami stood up and was just about to leave, the Buddha told her, "Wait a minute, Kisa Gautami. Make sure that all those mustard seed that you are going to get is from a house where nobody died." Where nobody died. And with that, she went out. อ๋ออาจารย์วรเดชสวัสดีครับ Okay, so yeah, Kisa Gautami left and went to house after house, tried to collect some mustard seeds, but couldn't, because every houses had somebody died. Some last week, other few months ago, few years ago, so on. And during this time of COVID-19, inevitable that we all have experienced one way or another. Someone passed away. As a monk being here in Scotland, I have heard and I have done so many funeral services during this past years, compared to living for 10 years from last year till today. I have done so many funerals. So Kisa Gautami was unable to find it and realized that, oh, now Buddha is teaching me the real Dhamma. And that's how she understood the teachings, and that's how she was tamed. And came back to the Buddha and then said, the Buddha asked her, have you brought mustard seeds? At that time, Kisa Gautami kneeled down and paid respect and saying, you have given me more. So she became a nun, and eventually she also became an arahat, noble one, free from all the taints. So that is one of the stories that related to why the Buddha was regarded as the incomparable trainer of beings. Right? Actually, in Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarathi, here, actually, the word Purisha is the male character. But anyhow, I have given because somebody asked me. So the story of Kisa Gautami. So in terms of the next topic that I'm going to focus on today is the number 7, the quality number 7. Okay? That is sattha, deva, manusanam. Yeah? Sattha, deva, manusanam. Sattha means a teacher. In Sanskrit, it's called saddha, sasada, yeah? Or saddha. And it means teacher. Deva means a celestial being. Manusanam, all human beings. Now here, basically, some translate it as universal teacher, right? As universal teacher. And here, universal teacher because he was able to teach the celestial beings and human beings. And in relation to that, we can see that why he was known as the teacher of celestial beings and human beings. There's so many stories that he come across. Like the first story that I would like to tell is that the moment when he was born, within a few days' time, her mother passed away. Yeah, her mother passed away. And after her mother passed away, she was reborn in the celestial being, Tusita heaven. So she was born as a celestial being in Tusita heaven. And the Buddha was raised by his auntie, Mahapajapati Gautami, as her own son. And after Buddha became enlightened at the age of 35, then he decided to go up in the celestial beings to pay back her mother's debt. Yeah? That his mother has given him a birth, so he was thinking of going up in the heavens and liberating. Okay? So that's why the Buddha went into the Tavatimsa heaven. Although Buddha's mother wasn't in the Tavatimsa, she was in the Tushita heavens. That Buddha traditionally believed that he gave the Abhidhamma discourse to her mother. And then from that the teachings, it is believed that hundreds of people or celestial beings were liberated. Yeah? So Buddha was able to tame and train them until attainment of Nibbana. Similarly, there is another story that was about the blessings. What is the blessings? And it was started from, it is said that in a village at that time, and it accelerated into groups after groups, and nobody can come to conclusion that what is the blessings. And it also says that further on it divides the celestial beings until the end. It comes to the Brahmas and decided that we better go to the Buddha to see what is the great blessings. So with that, he and all these devas came down and spoke with the Buddha and asked, what are the blessings? What are the highest blessings? And then the Buddha, rather than talking about any objects as a blessings or any outside things as a blessings, he started with saying that not associating with the foolish one is the first blessings to start off. and which obviously very common sense that we can understand, that the moment when we do not associate with the foolish ones, then basically we are associating with the wise ones, and that's how we gain the further blessings in our life. And that is another story. And Buddha, on that story, Buddha taught 38 types of blessings, which again in the future I will be talking about those blessings. Meanwhile, there are a few stories, particularly in the Samyukta Nikaya. There is the collection on how the different deities or celestial beings came down and discussed with him and with the Buddha. And Buddha was obviously teaching to the celestial beings and humans without a doubt. And the humans, obviously, so many were enlightened at the time of the Buddha. And a guiding, he was not just a guiding, not just a guiding in a way that was just a wholesome, but also he was pointing out that what is the wholesome and what is unwholesome. So all the wholesome activities like giving a dana, practice of a sila, practice of a meditation, he was teaching to everyone who is willing to learn. Meanwhile, he was pointing out that what are the unwholesome activities, killing, harming, stealing, sexual misconduct, and so on, and lying, gossiping are taken as unwholesome activities which one has to give up. That also Buddha was talking about. So, and further on, he was talking about what are the ethics and what are the non-ethical behaviors. And this is quite interesting, that how one should learn to live a righteous life. So when we study Buddha's teachings, we clearly understand that Buddha is basically teaching us to follow the right way or righteous way or wholesome way that leads us to happiness and comfortable in our life. So that is the reason he is known as the teacher of gods and humans. In the basically, when we look at the teachings, the very fundamental teachings of the Buddha, it says Sabba Papasa Akaranang Kusalasa Upasampada Sachita Parayodapanang Etang Buddhana Sasanang. That summarizes the whole teachings and why he is known as the teacher. He was pointing that what is the right and what is not right, what is harmful and what is not harmful, that one should avoid and that one should cultivate, so that one will be happy, one will gain successful in their lives. So this is the sattha, deva, manus, sanam. In relation to the training to the human beings, obviously I have mentioned a couple of yesterday and a day before that why he was. So many people that they never come across, and they were managed to be become followers of the Buddha. Today I feel very excited in my mind, and today I feel like all over the world I'm not able to convey the proper message, I would say. But however, just to recap that this sattha, deva, manusana is the qualities of the Buddha, the seventh quality, which basically means that he is the teacher of gods and humans, who always there to teach us, to guide us, to let us follow the right path. Sometimes, in order to understand the existence of the Buddha, it's a very crucial that we practice meditation. The moment when we practice meditation properly, and once we have fully understood, then it helps us to see that how grateful the Buddha was, how compassionate he was, and he spent so much time to gain the knowledge, and he spent 45 years to enlighten people, and guiding everyone who come across to him, like even the Kalamas, those who were disagree, but he simply accepted and let them understand the teachings and so on. So that's why on that basis Buddha is known as the teacher of gods and humans, or basically universal teacher. So when he was born, he was uh, he was expected to be the universal monarch, but he became the universal teacher. And we can see his teachings are still influencing up to now, and we are so fortunate to have this opportunity to learn and even gaining more understanding. The more we practice, it helped us. Now it is helping me in particular to understand the life and how does it work. So with this, I end here for tonight's talk, and then we will have evening chanting and guided meditation. I will invite you to come and join with us. Until then, good night, and may you all be well and happy. May the Buddha Dhamma Sangha bless you. So we'll see you shortly. Thank you. Satu. Thank you, Margaret.